Here's some surprising news for the real estate market here in San Diego in April 2022. Hey everyone, Curtis Chism with the Chism Realty Group here in San Diego, and we've got new data that has just come out for April 2022 that I'm going to cover in detail, and it's really interesting and surprising what we're going to find here. Real quick, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, please hit me up. I'm a third generation San Diegan and local real estate agent helping people buy and sell homes here in San Diego. And I'd love to help you with that as well. All right, let's dig into the data. The new median price just came out for San Diego, and wait for it, we just hit $1 million as the median price in San Diego. Record breaking, it's up $150,000 just since December, and that is up 17.6% in just 4 months. Overall, year over year, we're up just over 19%. So we saw most of those gains occur just in the past 4 months. So as hot as the real estate market was in 2021, the median price actually was relatively stable throughout 2021, and it's accelerating as we're in 2022, heading into the second part of Q2 here in 2022. Now that's the median price for single family homes. Condos were actually at $660,000. That is up $75,000 since December, or just over 12%. Now, year over year for condos, we're up about 24% since last April. So we're seeing a little bit more of a slowdown in the condos happening first as far as the overall price. Now, I think some reasons for this is because people are basically getting priced out of the market. And normally what we've been seeing in the past couple months is more of a flight into condos because that's a little bit more affordable for people that can't afford the single family homes. I think what we're starting to see though now is that people are deciding they don't want to buy a condo if they can't buy a single family home, and they're choosing to continue to rent instead. So I think that's why we're seeing a little bit of a slowdown first in the condo space. And that's what's going to happen. People are starting to drop out of the market because of interest rates rising and the house prices going up. Some people just cannot afford it anymore. Mortgage prices, we need to touch on that. Of course, it's all over the news. The Fed just raised their target benchmark rate up 0.5%, and interest rates are up over 2% since the start of the year. So what you could have bought for 3% back in January, you're now going to be paying more like 5.5% here in May for that same house. If you were trying to buy a home that was $750,000 4 months ago, that same home is closer to $900,000 with higher interest rates. Your mortgage payment just went up about $2,000 a month. That's what's dropping a lot of people out of the market right now. And again, people are choosing to rent instead of buy, instead of going into a condo space because they really don't want a condo. If they've got a family, maybe a condo is not such a great solution for them. Now, what's super interesting is another data point that I look at is the final sales price to the original list price of the home. So if a home was listed for $900,000, what did it sell for? Did it sell for $900,000? Did it go for less? Did it go for more? The average final sales to list price is 107%. Again, we're seeing this accelerate. We were sitting around 102%, 103% at the start of the year, and starting February, it went to about 104%. And then at March, it went to 106.9%. And then now we're at 107%. So bids are getting more and more aggressive, most likely people trying to get into a home before interest rates rise even more. So we'll see what happens as we head into May and June and the summer months. Traditionally very strong selling seasons. I think we're still going to see very strong prices, but I think you're going to start seeing homes go for potentially not quite as far over bid price heading into the back end of summer especially. I think the summer months here coming up are still going to be very aggressive. I've been involved in some bids where they went $300,000 over on the list price. So again, very aggressive, and that data is not going to show up until May. And finally, we look at inventory. We're at 2,520 homes for sale right now in the county of San Diego. That's actually up significantly. The first 3 months of 2022, we were sitting around an average of 1,700 homes. So we haven't seen 2,500 homes for sale in San Diego since October of 2021. Now, that being said, we're still down overall inventory from last April of over 20%, and the closed sales is also down 20% from last year. So overall, there's less activity in the market, but the homes that are selling fast. Just 19 days on market, which has been holding pretty steady for the last few months, so selling very, very rapidly any hot home is selling in the first weekend for the most part. I was actually just involved in setting up a showing for a buyer, and we were gonna go look at the house, and it was on market for less than 2 days, and they got an offer they could not refuse and took it, and we couldn't do the showing. So people are getting aggressive and they're still buying as rapidly as possible. I'm seeing a lot more cash hitting the market. A lot more cash offers are coming in on listings, especially on the listings that I've had recently. Definitely, I would always have usually 1 cash offer. Now I'm getting 3 or 4 cash offers, sometimes from investors, but oftentimes from individuals that are looking to buy for their family. I've seen a couple situations where it's been this intergenerational buying where a grandmother is buying for a son or a grandson. Overall in the market, we are seeing institutional buying take place as well, where large institutions are coming in and buying in the market as well. I personally have not seen that too much on any of my listings or the transactions that I've been involved with, but overall that's still occurring, and that's gonna keep the market up as well as large institutions are pouring their money in, looking for those high rents, very stable returns that they're not getting in the stock market, because as you know, the stock market keeps getting hammered. So overall, it's super interesting news with the median price hitting $1 million and houses still selling for well over list price. Again, I think we're gonna see this maintain through the summer, the median price continuing to go up and overbids occurring on these properties. So if you are looking to buy or sell, I'd love to help you with that. Please reach out to me via phone, text, or email. Let's have a conversation about it, and I'll see you on the next video.